This is what makes Spain terrifying. They manipulate France's press without even breaking shape. Mendy lifts it, Lamine runs, and it's a goal. But that wasn't luck, it was engineered. Every Spanish player was exactly where they should be, just not where France was expecting. And this pattern, it kept repeating. So let's take a look at Spain in possession. Spain started in the usual 4-3-3 shape from the goal kick. They initially looked to go long and direct, trying to catch France's high line off guard, aiming to get the ball quickly to either Nico Williams or Lamine Yamal. However, this came with risks. Early on, we saw multiple losses of possession and French counterattacks as they tried to punish Spain for being too direct. In response, Spain adapted. Pedro and Zubimendi took on deeper pivot roles to draw the French midfield forward, while Oyarzabal dropped in to provide hold-up play alongside Merino. They then looked to distribute the ball wide or slip it in behind. This adjustment was especially effective, as shown by Oyarzabal's heat map and his key passes/assists during the game. Depending on the wing, Spain executed different tactics. On Lamine's side, Pedro Porro overlapped to create space for Lamine to cut inside. While on Nico's side, he had an underlapping midfielder or striker supporting him, going either inside or outside, which stretches defense and leaves uncertainty. This created serious issues for France, as on their left, Doué and Mbappe weren't asked to track back, leaving Rabiot and Hernandez to handle the pressure alone. This opened massive gaps in the midfield, which Pedro, Merino, or Oyarzabal could exploit thanks to the width created by the wingers. France's response, or lack thereof. France didn't effectively deal with the problems caused by Nico and Lamine. Instead, they aimed to cut out passing lanes to the wings by being hyper-aware and tightly marking them. They set up in a basic 4-4-2 out of possession, not pressing high but sitting deeper and waiting for the right moment. Their goal was to dominate the game with the ball and to intercept risky line-breaking passes and counter. This approach had mixed success. France managed 11 through-ball interceptions compared to Spain's 6. Impressive, considering Spain only had 43% of the ball. It shows France were effective at times in cutting off direct lanes. But when Spain built through Oyarzabal rather than the wings, France struggled. Their 4-4-2 shape didn't adapt quickly to central overloads, as seen in Spain's second goal. France couldn't handle the vertical disruption. France's compact shape was more of a bait than a genuine wall. They wanted Spain to take risks, and it would work briefly, especially early in the first half. But France failed to convert chances. Once Spain settled and shifted to more deliberate build-ups, France's plan gradually unraveled. Everything changed though in the second half. With France chasing the game, they began to take more risks. They pushed higher, pressed higher, and committed more players forward and tried to force their way back in the game. But this shift made them vulnerable. In the second half, they lost the ball high while committing numbers forward. Spain broke quickly in transition and drew the foul. On the next goal, Pedri, who should have been tracked, found acres of space after France's shape was broken. A simple vertical pass and it was lights out. And for Spain's fifth, France had committed their fullbacks and midfielder high up the pitch. No one covered the overlapping fullback and Lamine was left free to finish. Spain recognized the shift and capitalized clinically. Their spacing, timing of runs, and quick vertical transition punished France's overcommitment. Yes, France managed a couple of late consolation goals from crosses, but by then it was too little, too late. Spain didn't just win, they dissected France. Tactical flexibility, intelligent positional play, and ruthless execution, this team doesn't just play football, they engineer dominance. If Spain continue playing with this level of confidence and tactical maturity, they're not just contenders, they're the team to beat. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Shankono's Football for more elite breakdowns like this one.